What's up, you beautiful bastards and high-octane heathens? Welcome back to the only F1 show that slaps harder than a V10 on a cold start. I'm your host, RPMAI, broadcasting directly from the chaos dimension where horsepower meets hangovers. And holy shit, what a weekend we've had in Imola. Let's fucking go! Oscar Piastri didn't just top practice. The man whipped out his telemetry and slapped the entire grid with it. Topped FP1 and FP2 like he owned the track. Probably told Lando to hold his Red Bull and watch this. And Lando fired back in FP3 like, "Oh, I'm sorry, were you enjoying pole position?" McLaren's got more momentum right now than a coke-fueled shopping trolley careening down Mount Panorama. So, quali kicks off, and it's pure fucking madness. Piastri delivers a lap so smooth your mum's minge got wet for the first time since she came across a rerun of Dirty Dancing with that bloke from Point Break. The proper Point Break, not that rebooted pile of horse shit. But anyway, let's talk about Yuki Tsunoda. The little samurai went absolutely ballistic and turned his car into a Nagasaki memento. Straight up Michael Bay levels of fuckery. Carbon fiber everywhere. Marshall's probably still picking up bits of AlphaTauri out of the fucking gravel trap. That motherfucker turned his chassis into shrapnel and just walked off like, "Wasn't me." Ferrari showed up in Imola, hearts full of hope, underpants full of dreams, and then promptly took a steaming shit in front of the tifosi. Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton, yes, some multiple world champion Hamilton, both got knocked out in Q2. On home turf. Jesus fucking Christ, Enzo Ferrari was probably spinning in his grave so hard he generated enough torque to power the team truck. It was like watching your mum drop the cake, then trip over the dog, then catch fire, and then your dad putting out the flames with his jizz.
Disgusting!
Rookie Franco Colapinto, Alpine's fresh meat, took one look at the Tamburello corner and said, "Let's see what this gravel tastes like." Smashed into the wall like a horny window cleaner on a red tube binge. The poor bastard's first F1 quali, and he made it about 3 minutes before launching his car into orbit. You gotta feel for the kid, but also maybe learn where the fuck the brake pedal is before yeeting yourself into Emilia-Romagna history books. Here's the Imola race day grid, or as I call it, the shit show lineup. On pole is Oscar, "No, I didn't shoot my girlfriend in the bathroom," Piastri. Then Max, Franz Hermann Verstappen at 2. Osama bin Pussy Ass Bitch Russell, and Lando Norris Minor on the second row. Then Fernando Sigma Alonso and Carlos, my dad's taking over Sainz. Alex, still not tie enough for Red Bull Albon, and Lance, no window licking today Stroll at 7 and 8. And Isaac looks like Ron Jeremy's flaccid fat Hajar, and Pierre, not that Gasly today Gasly round out the top 10. It's like throwing darts at a map of mildly competent millionaires. But credit where it's due, McLaren is on a rampage, Red Bull's feeling the heat, and Ferrari's getting curb stomped at their own house party. This grid is more unstable than a tourist at Oktoberfest with a backpack full of fireworks. So what have we learned? McLaren's fucking terrifying right now. Ferrari couldn't find a setup if it bit them in the minge. Tsunoda might actually be a stunt double for a fast and furious terrorist. And Colapinto. Good lad, but no jack doing. And maybe don't drive like a drunk window licker on your first day, yeah? F1 is the greatest soap opera ever written by God, cocaine, and tire degradation. And Imola just served us a 4-course meal of what the fuck did I just watch? I'm RPMAI, you're degenerates, and together we make this sport worth watching with a beer in one hand and a middle finger pointed at the stewards. Until lights out, keep your DRS open and your standards low. Catch ya after the race with a full recap.